Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm actually a little nervous to do this particular video. I'm finally pulling back the curtain and showing you guys my makeup collection. I have not done this since I don't know, I feel like it was my first or second year of making YouTube videos. And I just feel this little bit of anxiety about sharing it with you. And the reason for that is because I am finally ready to confront just how much makeup I own. If you guys have been here for any length of time, you know that I have been working aggressively on my hoarding closet. I was ready, I would say 3 years ago, to really confront the working on that collection. And even when I started doing that, it took me probably until last year to have this reckoning where I was like, the only way I'm going to be making significant change in here is if I seriously start to curb my shopping habits, and not just say I'm going to do it, but to really significantly curb it. And ever since I have done that, I've made really good progress. I'll link in the cards up here and in the description box my most recent hoarding closet update. I finally got to a place where my numbers have been the lowest they've ever been, but it took 3 years essentially of me being able to get to that point. And over the course of this year with my makeup, you guys have seen me really sporadically and unofficially decluttering a lot of items. I would test stuff out and then I would decide I actually really don't like this, or I never use this, it needs to go. And I whittled down a lot of stuff, but now this year I decided that I want to really change some things. So I'm not going to go into it too much in this video any more than I already have. I'm going to do a whole different video about what's going to happen in 2019, one of my big resolutions. But in order for you guys to understand that part of it, I think you need to actually see what I have in my makeup collection. The only two things you're not going to see in here are my large eyeshadow palettes. I did a whole video where you guys were really kind to me and didn't rip me apart. Not that you guys would, but just the sense a lot of you were like, wow, you really do have more palettes than I thought you did, but not in a judgy, malicious way. So if we could keep that going with this makeup collection video, that would be much appreciated. You're also not going to see the drugstore or smaller type palettes that I own. It just got to be too much, so I figured I would do a separate video, much like I did with my actual large palettes, where I could kind of categorize them by their brands and things like that. I just think it would be better. This is going to be a long video, so stay tuned for it. But I just think it's time that I show you guys what's in here, and I also sat down as I was filming and I chronicled every single item, which felt a little ridiculous as I was doing it. Again, stay tuned for the follow-up video because it will explain why I did catalog everything that was in my makeup collection. So without further ado, let's go ahead and look at what I got inside my makeup drawers. We've got the Nivea Lip Butter Raspberry Rosé Kiss, which you saw me work on a little bit in an official project, even though it's been on my vanity for probably almost 9 months. I've got the Vaseline Lip Therapy. I have my collection of chapsticks. I have 1 cherry, 2 in the candy cane, 1 in peaches and cream, and then there is 1 in Aloha Coconut. I have a Burt's Bees. I think this is the original one. It's just a beeswax lip balm. Then I've got 2 of these that came in Owl Crate boxes. They're both from Geek Fire Labs. This one is Winter is Coming, and the official flavor is Blackberry Mint. And then this one is Kiss of Deception, which is officially Apple Spearmint. There's the Jack Black Lip Balm in Black Cherry and Pomegranate. I've got this Bite Beauty Agave Lip Balm. I've got the Mox Botanicals Lip Butter. I have 2 of the Laneige Lip Sleeping Masks. I've got the Sugar Rose Tinted Lip Treatment from Fresh. I have this Bite Agave Lip Mask in Champagne, and then I have 2 of the Bite Beauty Lip Scrubs, and then 1 more of the sample of the Agave Lip Balm from Bite. In total, I consider this to be 20 lip balms. This category is kind of crazy, so I'm going to show you guys just the full-size items first. I have the Cover FX Blurring Primer Base, the number 7 Skin Illuminator, Too Faced Prime and Peachy Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer, Wet n Wild Rose 3-in-1 Primer Water from their Photo Focus line. There's the Becca Backlight Filter, Hard Candy Sheer Envy Hydrating Primer Mist, and the Benefit Professional. In total, I have 7 full-size face primers, but we're not done yet in this category. Here's the second half of the primer collection. These are all of the travel or deluxe size ones that I have. Good news, bad news, I can go through these pretty fast, but last year I was focusing more on full size, so these sort of like compiled a little bit. So I've got the Becca First Light Priming Base, the number 7 Airbrush Away Primer, Skindinavia's The Makeup Primer Spray, Laura Mercier Foundation Primer Radiance, the Physicians Formula Spotlight Illuminating Primer, 2 of the Laura Geller Spackle Treatment Makeup Primers, a Milk Blur Stick, a Josie Marin Surreal Skin Argan Finishing Balm. If you guys know how to use this, let me know, because I'm not entirely sure it's a primer. I also have, sorry, I forgot to include this in here, this one as well. This is the Josie Marin Argan Enlightenment Illuminizer. I don't know if this is a highlighter or a primer. I feel like the Josie Marin products are really hard to figure out how to use. Maybe I'm just like not well versed in their type of brand items, but let me know in the comments. And then I have 2 of the Marc Jacobs Undercover Perfecting Coconut Face Primer. So in total for the deluxe size, I have 12. And for this category in total, I have 19 primers, if I did my math right. First off, I have the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Sin, but I also have it in this pill pack here and in the original. I have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Eyeshadow Primer. There's the e.l.f. Hydrating Under Eye Primer. I have my RK by Kiss Eyeshadow Magic Primer. And then there's the Wet n Wild Fergie Shimmer Take on the Day Eyeshadow Primer. In total, I have 7 eyeshadow primers. This is a category that if you've been with my channel for a while, you know this has been like a really hard category for me. And then the last couple of years, I really focused in and decluttered and then also used up a bunch of products. So now this is where I'm at for my eyeshadow bases. I have 2 of the Benefit Watts Up highlighter. It is supposed to be a face highlighter, but I don't really like it for that. So I've been using it as an eyeshadow base. I have this Revlon Illuminance Cream Shadow in Wild Orchids. I have the DLS Eyeshadow Crayon in Illusion, the Tarte Waterproof Shadow Stick in Sage, this Bite Beauty Prismatic Multi-Stick in Rose Pearl, which I'll show you guys what this looks like. Looks like that. I don't quite know how it's going to work out as a base. We'll see. And then lastly is my favorite, which is the Mica Beauty Cosmetics Eye Primer. I've actually gone through one of these pots before, and I would love to have this be the only primer that I have at the end of 2019. So in total, I have 7 items in this category. I have this number 7 Instant Illusion Wrinkle Filler. I use this to help fill in my fine lines. And then I don't know if this will work in the same capacity, but I also have this Tony Moly Brightening Eye Base. If this doesn't work like the number 7 one does, I'll declutter it and just only purchase this particular product. These are the single shadows that I have in my collection that aren't in like their own particular palette. I've worked really hard to declutter this over the last year, but these are the ones that have remained in the collection. So I've got a number from ColourPop. I have the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow Tie-Dye in Utopia, and then also from the tie-dye collection in Summer Lovin'. And then I have this one, which is on its very last leg. It's just a Super Shock Shadow in Acorn. Then I've got 2 from Cargo. This one is Pasadena and this is Provence. Almay eyeshadow in Cause a Stir. I've got a Maybelline Expert Wear eyeshadow in Linen. Then I've got 3 of the L'Oreal Infallible shadows. This is Always Pearly Pink. Love this one. This is Amber Rush, another one that I really like. And Endless Sea. I'm in love with this color, but I never am adventurous enough to wear it. So I'm going to push myself this summer, or if I don't find use for this, I'm going to have to let this go because it's just too gorgeous to let sit and rot in my collection. Then I've got 2 of these Wet n Wild Loose Pigments. This is Mythical Dreams and this is Pegasus Flutter. So in total, I have 13 shadows. I have two of the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art Lid, Line, and Lash. This is in Green Glimmer, and this one is in Cobalt Crystal. I have this e.l.f. liquid shadow in Rose Gold. Got a Maybelline Color Tattoo Eye Chrome in Khaki Cool. NYX Glitter Goals liquid eyeshadow in Polish Pinup. I've got two of the Stila Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadows. This one's in Wanderlust and this is in Kitten Karma. And then I have a Birchbox Love of Color liquid shimmer shadow in Eclipse. In total, there are 8 liquid shadows. This is a category in my collection where, aside from one of these, I've never actually gone out and purchased them. They've either come in kits or they've come in subscription boxes, which is the only reason why I keep them, because even though I'm not the biggest fan of pencil liners, I can use them. So I've decluttered this collection a lot to get to this point. So I have 2 of the Sephora Contour Eye Pencils in Black Lace, and then I have one in Flirting Game. I have the Lorac Black Eye Pencil. This is the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Crayon in Black. This is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil in Sleek Onyx. Another one of those Sephora Crayon Contour Eye Pencils. This one's in Cocoa. This is the Jouer Slim Cream Eyeliner in Matte Black. And then I also have a Jouer Eye Definer Crayon in Chocolat. This is another one of the Julep Gel Eye Gliders in Taupe Shimmer. Then good old faithful here, the NYX Wonder Pencil. And then lastly, I've got the Julep Wind Pencil Matte Gel Long Lasting Eyeliner in Graphite Shimmer. So in total, there are 11. This is my preferred application method for eyeliner, and it is a felt tip or pen tip type of marker-like eyeliner. So this is the Revlon Color Stay Exactify Liquid Liner in Intense Black. Got the Eyeko London Fat Liquid Eyeliner in Black. Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner and Serum in Ultra Black. Pro tip, if you don't get Ultra Black, you'll be miserable because it's the only one that is opaque in my opinion. There's the Wet n Wild Proline Felt Tip Eyeliner in Black. And then I have 3 of the NYX That's the Point Hella Fine Artistry Liner. I did not intend to have 3 of these at once. I had one and then I had a deal where it was basically buy one, get one free with coupons. And I had lost this one, so I ended up getting 2 more to basically maximize the coupon. And then I found the one that I had lost. I've got the Be a Bombshell Onyx Eyeliner. This is the Marc Jacobs Magic Marker Precision Pen Eyeliner in Black. And then the Wet n Wild Mega Slim Skinny Eyeliner. In total, I have 10 of these liners. This is just an eyeliner other category that I'm rocking. I have this Pretty Vulgar The Ink Blacklist liner. I have the Vamp Stamp Vink in Vortex Black. I've also got the Sephora Velvet Eyeliner Applique. I've always been curious about these. I've never pulled the trigger on trying them. And then same thing with these Quick Cat eyeliner strips. I saw these on, I think, an Instagram ad and bought them. If you guys want to see, me do anything with either one of these two, in a video or something, let me know in the comments below. So I've really whittled down this category in 2017, so I'm really happy with where we're at. Right now, I've got the Marc Jacobs Major Volume Mascara, 2 of the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascaras, a Tarte Tartist Lash Paint, a sample of the Maybelline Lash Sensational, Old Faithful here, my one primer, which is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Primer, and then I have this on backup, which is the Maybelline Total Temptation. In total, there are 7 mascaras. As you can see, I've put these in no particular order. So starting over here, I have the Lancome Ultra Wear in 140 Ivory. This is the Revlon Candid Natural Finish Anti-Pollution Foundation in 110 Porcelain. Maybelline BB Pure 8-in-1 Beauty Balm Skin Clearing Perfector Salicylic Acid, 110 Light Medium Sheer Tint. ColourPop No Filter Foundation in Fair 10. I have 2 of the Benefit Hello Happy Soft Blur Foundation. I have it in 1 and I have it in 2. 2 of these Urbonian CC creams. This one is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation in 1N. Sky is my beloved YSL Radiance Awakening Foundation in BR10 Cool Porcelain. I have this Jouer Hyaluronic Acid Foundation sample. These are all different colors, so I'm counting it as one, and I don't know what shade I actually match from here. Got the Julep Cushion Complexion 5-in-1 Perfector with turmeric in 110 Porcelain. And lastly, this is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in Fair 102. So counting all of these together, I have 13 foundations. If you were questioning the math there, I also forgot to show you guys that I have my Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation sample in Shell. Both of these are NYX Dark Circle Concealers, but I have two shades. I have Light and I have Fair. Then there's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in Light Ivory, Maybelline Instant Age Rewind for dark circles, Hard Candy Glamouflage Heavy Duty Concealer. This one is from Julep. It's their Perk-It Under Eye Treatment Brightener in Light. Old Faithful here, it's the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in Light Neutral 15. Count these two together as one because I only pump product into this and I really only use this side of it now. But this is the Physicians Formula Conceal RX in Natural Light. And then I have this Tarte Double Duty Shape Tape sample. In total, I have 9 concealers. In this sort of odd category, I have the e.l.f. Illuminator Mix-In, the e.l.f. Mix to Match Adjuster White, and then the Body Shop's Shade Adjusting Drops in Lightening. In total, there are 3 items in this category. First up is the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder sample that I have. There's the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder, the e.l.f. Make Me Matte Powder, the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Talc-Free Mineral Oh So Radiant Powder, this Neutrogena Healthy Skin Press Powder in Light 20, Hourglass Incandescent Strobe Light, and lastly, there's the e.l.f. Under Eye Setting Powder. So in total, I have 7 different setting powders of some kind. So I opened these up so you could kind of see if they didn't have like a see-through window like this one. So this is the NYX Radiant Finishing Powder in Sunkissed. I technically consider this a bronzer, but I haven't decided yet with this whole collection. I haven't really done like a solid determination of what I want to actually keep. This is one of those items. Then I've got the NARS bronzer in Laguna. I've got some contour products. I've always wanted to get into contouring or at least try it, but never really have, but alas, I have these. I have the NYX Wonder Stick Highlight and Contour in Light/Medium. I've got Tarte's The Sculptor in 1. This Ulta Beauty Face Sculpting Contour Stick. This is the e.l.f. Bronzer Palette, and this is the e.l.f. Bronzer in Warm. In total, there are 8 in this category. Got another large category here. I have the Benefit Box Blush in California. I have the Purpura, I don't know if I'm saying that right, Cushion Blusher in Lively Lavender. I have this Tony Moly Crystal Blusher in Pleasure Peach. I've got one of my favorite blushes. This is my Benefit Box Blush in Rockateur. And then I also have one in Coralista. I've got this Jouer Flirt Blush Duo in Kiss Me and Touch Me. This is the Balms Cabana Boy blush. I've got a NARS Orgasm blush. This is another Benefit Box Blush in Dandelion. That one is a Cargo Water Resistant blush in Los Cabos. And then the 2 that I have out back are from Model Co. I've got one in Cosmopolitan and one in Peach Bellini. This is the Milani Powder Blush Romantic Rose, and then I also have it in Tea Rose. This is one of my favorites. This is a Julep blush. It's in the Glow Pore Minimizing Blush in Peach Bellini. I've got another one of my favorites. This is NYX Cream Blush in Boho Chic. I have two of the Tarte Amazonian 12-Hour Clay blushes. I have Partay and Fanciful. Then I have both of the e.l.f. blush palettes. I have it in light and I have it in dark. I could probably condense this down into one, but I haven't played with them in a while. Blush is definitely on my horizon to start to maybe narrow down a bit more. I did do a lot of decluttering in 2018, but I think there's a bit more I could do. Then over here, I have two of the NYX Whipped. I really enjoy these. I have it in Plush and Pink Cloud, and then I have this Benefit Dandelion Dew. I'm not entirely sure how to use this. I haven't played enough with it, so if you guys have any recommendations, let me know down below. In total, I have 23 blushes. Ah, my beloved highlighters. So starting out, there's the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Highlight in Who's That Pearl. I've got the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder in Highlight 1. I'm not entirely sure if this is a setting powder or if this is an actual highlighter. If you guys have any insight, let me know. The Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals. I've got a bunch from Becca. The first is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector pressed in Champagne Pop. I've also got it in Prosecco Pop, and then I have the one in Opal, which you guys can probably tell is very loved. I also have a Champagne Pop liquid, but I actually bring it into a doe foot applicator tube that I purchased off of Amazon, and I'm able to get a lot more use out of it this way because I don't mix these into my foundation. I actually prefer to have all of mine in this formulation, but at first I was only able to get these things in powders, and once I had them in powders, I wasn't going to then rebuy them in liquids. There's the Balm Cindy Luminizer. I have another one of the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors in Moonstone. I have an Ulta Liquid Illuminator in Starlight. I've got this mystery guy. It was in a package like this, but it was so liquidy I couldn't work with it, so I brought it into here, but I didn't write down what this was actually called. I have 3 from Fortune Cookie Soap. I have King's Foil, Glow Glow Girl, and My Precious, which is my favorite name for this. I've got a Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in Moonlight. There's the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Multi-Stick in Light Up My Hibiscus. This doesn't look like a highlighter, and when I first was using it as a highlighter, I was a little skeptical, but I love this, especially in the summer. I have this Laura Geller Baked Highlighter in Gilded Honey. There's a Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Highlighter in Stunner. And then I have this Lancome Glow Subtle Silky Cream Highlighter in Glowing Lights. And then off to the side here, I'm just going to hold these up one by one for you guys. I have a bunch of Jouer highlighters. I have the Jouer Powder Highlighter in Skinny Dip. Got it in Citrine, Topaz, Rose Gold, Rose Quartz, and then I have to repress this one. I have this one in Ice. So in total, I have 25 highlighters. So this category is really broad because basically the way I've grouped this is anything that has more than one either of the same item in it or a multitasking item I've considered like a face palette. So these are just some of the ones that I have. The first one is the Maybelline Master Contour Face Contouring Kit in light to medium. I have this e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder in Fiji. I also have the e.l.f. Total Face Palette. There's the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Illuminating Palette. I haven't even opened this. This is the Laura Geller Highlighting Palette. I've got this BH Cosmetics Iris Blush Duo. And then I also have it in a Rose Blush Duo. Rounding off this category, I have the Physicians Formula Butter Collection Palette in Light Medium. I have the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani Collection Blush Palette. I have the Ulta Contour Kit back there, and then over here I have my Tarte Pinup Girl Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush Palette. In total, there are 11 in this category. This is an Almay Smart Shade Butter Kiss in 20 Light Pink. Got a L'Oreal Color Shine in 906 Burnished Blush. Also a L'Oreal Color Shine, but this is an 800 Ferris Nude. An unopened NYX Butter Lipstick in Sandy Kiss. this MAC Luster and Capricious, which I got one time. They were doing like free lipsticks on like National Lipstick Day, so my mom and I went. I've got a Twinkle Lips Glow Color in Glow Pink, a Tarte Lip Surgeons in Charmed, Revlon Just Bitten Kissable in Honey Dolce, Mally Lip Magnifier Lip Color in Golden Star, L'Oreal Glossy Balm in 210 Ginger Candy, and a Bite Beauty High Pigment Pencil in Madeira. In total, there are 11. This is a NYX Butter Gloss in Apple Strudel. Then I have a Too Faced Sweet Peach Creamy Peach Oil Lip Gloss in Pure Peach. A lot of peach. This is the Too Faced Lip Injection Glossy in Milkshake. I have a Laura Mercier Lip Glaze in Bear Baby. This is a Make Lip Gloss in Victoria Plum. I've got a Bite Beauty Lush Fruit Lip Gloss. I don't know the shade name of this because the way the sticker is at the bottom, there's like something printed over it, so I'm not quite sure. I don't even know if they still make these. I've got two Anastasia lip glosses. This is Saint Tropez and Moon Jelly. Got a Smashbox Be Legendary Longwear Lip Lacquer in Flushed. An Essence lip product. I have no idea the name of this or the color. All of it's worn away, and then the sticker that was on it was a seal sticker, so I don't know anything about the product title itself. The Milani Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper in Luminoso. Beauty Creations Longwear Matte Lip Gloss in Sweetheart. Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in Dreamer. This is a Fortune Cookie lip gloss that I got in a Fortune Cookie soap box. These three all come from Jouer. I have two lip toppers, Champagne Gold and Saint Tropez, and then this high pigment lip gloss in Champs. Finishing off this particular category, I've got three of the full-on Buxom lip polishes. I've got one in Sandy, Emma, and then Nicole. And then I have two or three of the Buxom full-on lip creams. I've got Berry Bramble, Berry Blast, and then Dolly. And then finally, I have the Buxom Wildly Whipped Lightweight Liquid Lipstick in Centerfold. This is a category that's really huge. There are 24 in total. I haven't recently gone through a declutter, but as you guys can see, a majority of the ones in this particular collection are at least mini-sized, which I think is a little bit better than if they were all full-size. There's the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray, but I'm actually housing it in this Urban Decay bottle because I didn't like the sprayer on this. So I've just held on to the empty. So now that I'm filming this, I'm gonna go ahead and finally throw this bottle away. There's the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. Mario Badescu Facial Spray with Aloe Herbs and Rose Water. Skindinavia, the Makeup Finishing Spray in Bridal. Now that I'm no longer a bride, I will allow myself to use this. Too Cool for School Gel Mist, Bath & Body Works Rose Water Face and Body Refresher, and then I have two of these MAC Prep and Prime Minis. I have the Rose and then I have the Coconut. In total, I have 8 setting sprays. So hopefully you don't think less of me now that you've seen all of the items that I have in my makeup collection. As I promised, stay tuned for an upcoming video where I will now use what you guys saw in here as a basis for what's going to be happening for the rest of 2019. As always, I appreciate you guys spending some time with me and supporting my channel, and I'll talk to you in my next video real soon. Bye.